Hey, welcome to another episode of Cool Places Across America with CNL. I'm Chuck. Unfortunately, Lori can't make this trip. She's back home. She's with a friend who's celebrating a birthday, and they're having a girls' weekend. And I'll miss Lori on this trip, but it gives me a chance to go out and explore the world a little bit. And I'm heading out to Ohio. That's coming up next here on Cool Places Across America with CNL. Okay, as I'm heading out, first stop, Sidling Hill, rest stop in Pennsylvania on the turnpike. I gotta get me some coffee and donuts. I made it to my destination, found a parking spot, and I'm about to get out of the car. And as I'm walking to this destination, I thought I'd give you a little bit of a description of, what this episode's all about, how I have it designed, and where I'm at. So I typically use apps to find things that are off the beaten path. The one that I'm using for this trip is called Roadside America. And Lori and I used it last year, and we found some really neat places. For example, when we're in Iowa last year, we found the future birthplace of Captain Kirk. And yeah, it's just a neat little place to say you were there. And I've used other apps as well. I did another trip where I was in um, Oregon, and I found places that were filming locations for the movie Animal House, like that sorority house scene with John Belushi. Um, so when we travel, we like to find things that are off the beaten path. And Roadside America is a great app that you can be using. And I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But I want to point out that I am not in a business relationship with them. So by no means is this a promotion for them, because there are plenty of other apps that you could find and use as well. But as I'm walking to this destination, this is one that I found, Roadside America. And boy, I hope I pronounce this right, but it's called Cottrell's Sidewalk of Sculptures. It's at 110 South 6th Street in Zanesville, Ohio. So right now I'm in the kind of like the southeastern part of Ohio. And this place is worth a tour. Now it's a rainy day, so I'm sure these videos aren't going to come out well. But what this is, it's a whole block outside of Alan Cottrell's studio, and it serves as an open-air bronze statue gallery. And you can go inside. I'm not going to go inside, but there's other things inside that are kind of neat to look at. But this is a popular sculptor of presidents. He's done an incredible amount of work, and he has a number of other displays, such as sheep wearing skates and a bronze of the Right Stuff astronaut John Glenn. So check these out and enjoy them, and then we'll hop in the car and get to our next location. So I decided to come inside and take some shots and just learn a little bit about the process of how these are made. You can see the early development, and with time, they become a full bronze statue. Here's several of Abraham Lincoln. And as I'm walking down, you can see George Washington and others. Oh, look, Harry Truman, Teddy Roosevelt, Abraham Lincoln again. So now I'm in the second floor, and you can see this is a gallery of projects that have been completed. There must be 100 or more up here. Just some really neat stuff. I'm back in my car, and as you can see, I went inside and explored the gallery. A lovely young lady was in there who, described to me the process and how much it costs, and these statues that they've created for many, many different vendors and colleges and you know uh, politicians, everybody. I mean, it was just incredible to see these. Obviously, there's a little bit of an Ohio theme in there with Jesse Owens and some other greats. But for now, um, I'm gonna head to a restaurant, try to find something to eat. The lady inside gave me a local recommendation, which I'm hoping to be able to find. But if not, I'll find something else. Now it's time for lunch. I took the advice of the young lady working at the last studio, and I'm at the Muddy Miser, another local place here in Zanesville. Came at the recommendation of Cottrell's Studio, and as I was driving over here, it kind of looks like a little bit of an art district. I'll try to show you some of the outside of this place too. But for now, let's grab some lunch in the Muddy Miser. Wow, that was certainly good. Muddy Misers in Zanesville, Ohio. I had the Reuben. It was plenty enough for me, and it was priced at the right level. I mean, it was exactly what you expect these days. And I also learned that I probably mispronounced the studio's name wrong the last place I visited. It sounds like it should be Cottrell. So Alan Cottrell, whose stuff you can see all over the world. Really incredible art stuff. I'm glad I stopped here. Roadside America, you got this stop perfect. It was an off the beaten path place, well worth the stop. But for now, I'm off to the next place, and I'll see you in just a bit. As I'm driving, do me a favor, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Like this video, and then ring that bell to get notifications of future episodes. Now, back to the show. I made it to stop number 2 with about a 2-hour drive on my Roadside America, Ohio tour. Again, this is stop number 2, and after this, I'm going to hunker down for the night. But I am now at a claim to fame spot. I'm in New Carlisle, Ohio, at John Dillinger's first bank robbery location. Now, the Roadside America app said it was June 10th, 1933. When I was doing research, Wikipedia says June 21st, 1933. But what nobody really argues about is that he stole a little bit more than $10,000 from the New Carlisle National Bank. The Dayton Daily News report the robbers hid in the bank overnight and waited for employees to show up in the morning and open the vault. And I'll leave a link to a news story that you can read about that. Now, he was an American gangster during the Great Depression. He led the Dillinger gang, which was accused of robbing 24 banks and 4 police stations. Imagine that, robbing police stations. That doesn't seem very smart if you're a criminal, but he did. And he spent some time in jail several times and escaped a couple times. He was even charged but never convicted of murdering a police officer. During his bank robbery days, he evaded police in 4 states for quite some time. And then he went to Chicago in July 1934, roughly a year after his first bank robbery, and he was hiding out at a brothel. Now, the madame apparently didn't like that, so she informed the authorities that he was in the area, and he was set up to be caught when he was exiting a theater. But he tried to flee. He was shot in the back, and the shot was fatal, ending his life on July 22nd, 1934. Okay, that was kind of neat. You know, it's not the original bank there, but it's a marker and shows a little bit about where the first bank robbery was by John Dillinger. But for now, I think I'm going to hunker down for the night. I have a full day planned tomorrow. Another great site that I found on Roadside America. Really, really big, and probably not to be considered an off the beaten path type of place, but certainly cool enough to be included in this episode. So that's it for now. Good night. Okay, I know I had said that I was going to call it the night and hunker in, but we found this really cool place. Um, it's called the Wandering Griffin in Beavercreek, Ohio. I'm going to sample some of their beers. I have an Irish. It is St. Patty's Day, so I have an Irish red, a dark, a white, and this one's called Blue Rose. I'll try all of them, and I'll let you know at the end how I like it. Okay, here's the Irish red. Okay, I like that. Now the dark Griffin. Yeah, that one has a nice taste. This is the white. That's a wheat beer. That tastes pretty good. And Blue Rose is also a wheat beer. Okay, yeah, actually, a little bit different taste of the Blue Rose than the white, but all 4 very good. I'm enjoying this. And I want to point out I have a special guest in this episode. It's my daughter, Mackenzie. Okay, so Mackenzie and I just finished our dinner. We're at the Wandering Griffin. I really liked it. Did you like it?
Hmm.
Yeah, it was good. She liked it too. Good beer, good food. But for now, that's it for the night, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, well, welcome back and good morning. Um, I'm at my next destination, and this place is really, really cool. But guess what? This is a cliffhanger episode. So you're going to have to tune into the next episode to see where I'm at this morning. But I promise you, this is one place that you want to check out. Of all the places on my Roadside America Ohio tour this weekend, this might be the best place yet. So tune in for the next episode. But for now, from cool places across America, we'll see you now. Happy travels.